Timmy was a curious boy. He loved adventures.
And Sparky was Timmy's best friend. Sparky was a squirrel. He was very clever and loved nuts.
They lived in a small town called Oak Haven. Oak Haven was nestled near a big forest.
I wonder what we will find today, Sparky.
Timmy asked, his eyes sparkling. Sparky twitched his nose and scurried up Timmy's shoulder. He was ready for an adventure. One sunny afternoon, Timmy and Sparky were playing in Timmy's backyard. It was near the edge of the forest. Timmy was digging in the garden.
What's this?
Timmy exclaimed. It was a small silver key. It was old and covered in dirt.
Sparky, look!
Timmy cried. He brushed off the dirt. The key had a strange symbol on it. It looked like a tree with a star on top.
This key looks magical. I bet it unlocks something amazing in the forest.
Timmy and Sparky ran towards the forest. They had to find what the key unlocked. They followed a narrow, winding path. The trees grew taller and thicker. Soon, everything was dark and mysterious.
Do you think we're going the right way, Sparky?
Timmy asked, a little nervous. Sparky scurried up a tree and then back down. He pointed with his nose down the path. They kept walking. Then they heard a voice.
Well, hello there, little ones.
The voice boomed. Timmy and Sparky stopped. In front of them was a giant oak tree. It had a face. The tree was talking to them.
Don't be scared.
The tree chuckled.
I'm Old Majesty, the wisest tree in the forest.
He looked down at them with kind eyes.
What brings you here?
We found this, Old Majesty. We think it unlocks something.
Timmy, still a little afraid, held out the key. Old Majesty creaked his branches thoughtfully.
Ah, yes. That key belongs to the fairies. They guard a secret doorway.
Just then, a tiny fairy, no bigger than Timmy's thumb, fluttered in front of them. She had sparkling wings and wore a crown of flowers.
I am Willow. Follow me.
Willow led them deeper into the forest. They met talking animals and friendly gnomes. It was a magical place. Finally, they arrived at a small clearing. In the center was a tiny door, almost hidden by ivy. The keyhole had the same symbol as Timmy's key.
It fits perfectly.
Timmy carefully put the key in the lock. He turned the key and with a creak the door swung open. Behind it was a staircase leading down into the darkness.
This is the way to the Crystal Cavern, but be careful. It's guarded by a grumpy troll.
Timmy and Sparky were scared, but they knew they had to be brave. They had come this far. They thanked Willow and stepped inside. The stairs led down into a large cavern. It shimmered with crystals of every color imaginable. In the center of the cavern, curled around a pile of gold, was a small, whimpering dragon. He wasn't scary at all. He was just a baby, and he was trapped. Beside him sat a very grumpy-looking troll. The troll saw Timmy and Sparky. He jumped in front of them, blocking their way.
This is my treasure.
Sparky, being very clever, saw a plate of cookies next to the troll. He quickly threw a nut. It bounced off a crystal and knocked a cookie off the plate. It landed right next to the baby dragon. The dragon saw the cookie. He blew a small puff of smoke at it, melting the sugar. He loved burnt cookies. The troll was so busy watching the dragon that Timmy and Sparky were able to sneak past him and free the baby dragon. The dragon, happy to be free, flew out of the cavern, Timmy and Sparky right behind him. They emerged from the secret doorway into the forest. Willow was waiting.
You did it! You saved the baby dragon, and you outsmarted the grumpy troll.
Willow led them back through the forest to Oak Haven. When they got back to town, everyone was so happy to see them. They all cheered for Timmy and Sparky, the heroes of Oak Haven. Timmy and Sparky knew they would never forget their amazing adventure in the Whispering Woods. They had faced their fears, made new friends, and learned that even the smallest of heroes can do the bravest of things. And so their adventures continued, always side by side, exploring the world with courage, curiosity, and friendship in their hearts.